you've seen him on NBC's Last Comic Standing. Please welcome your announcer, Martello. Oh, there they are. Look at this fine crowd tonight. How about if you make a little noise for me? You don't sound good, but you can sound better. Let me ask you a question. How many of you came here to win prizes? Happy you get to keep the cool name tags. Well, there it is. Oh, what a great looking bunch. I'm here to welcome you to the live stage show version of television's most famous game show. This is The Price is Right Live. Oh, yeah. And I mean it. The Price is Right is so famous, people recognize it when they hear three magic words alone. And those three words are... Alright, who said buy a vowel? I heard that back there. Now, how many of you watch The Price is Right at home every day? Let me hear if you do. Oh, yeah. We know we've got a few fans out there. The show has been on the air 41 years. Give it up for that. My goodness. Think about that. 41 years is like 2 Justin Biebers and half a Honey Boo Boo ago. And we know one of the reasons that you love the show for such a long time is it had a fabulous host. In fact, it had the greatest host of all time. How about a little love for Bob Barker? Who can forget his famous catchphrase, help control the pet population and have your pets? Only guy in the whole world that gets hate mail from Cocker Spaniels. And of course, these days, the show is being hosted by Mr. Drew Carey. Give it up for Drew. But see, I can see your faces right now, and I can't get off camera. The same thing. You're thinking, I know who Bob Barker is. I know who Drew Carey is, but who the heck is this guy? Well, I'm here to tell you that I'm the guy who says, come on down. And check it out. Now everything I say is important to you. So let me ask you, how many of you would like to hear me call your name? Well, it could happen. I'm going to be right over there saying those three magic words, come on down. And that brings me to the most important thing that you need to know before you come on down. Please wait until you hear your first and last name before you come on down. Once you hear your first and last name, it is your moment to shine. It's your day in the sun. We want you to go crazy. We want you to throw your hands in the air, maybe do a backflip or two. We are so concerned that you get this part right. We have actually prepared a little training video just for you. Now let me ask you, do you think you can give me that kind of enthusiasm tonight? Oh, you seem pretty proud of yourselves. Tell you what, let's put this to the test. Would you like me to call down the first 4 names right now? Alright, I'm going to do it. I'm going to call out 4 names to come on down. When you hear your name, you better bring it. Here we go. If you were paying close attention, you will have noticed that when I called out those names, they appeared on these giant screens. So please, don't miss your chance to come on down and pay close attention every time I call those names. Next, you will notice that our contestants came right on down, talked to our producers, and they are now seated in what we like to call our on-deck circle. There's one last thing to remember. We've got some people up in the balcony tonight. How you doing, balcony? I call any of you to come on down, don't take the easy way out. Use the stairs. Come on. Not good. So, but what about the rest of you? Now, you still have a job to do. You know how this works. 4 people get into contestants row, and they have to bid on a prize. And I know when you watch the show at home, you know the price of everything. Am I right? That's great. That's fine. But the people in contestants row, their brains shut off. They're gonna look to you for help, and all they want from you is to yell out some prices for them, okay? Nice and loud, $250, $150, just like that. And if you help them, they'll help you. So let's try this out. Let's say that the item up for bids is this jacket. All right, everyone, go! Everyone? You can do better. Hang on a second. $1, seriously? Jacket they had at Walmart. All right, no problem. Now, once they start bidding, you may think they're bidding too low. If that's the case, we want you to yell out loud, higher. If you think they're too high, we want you to yell out lower. And if you think they've overbid, yell out $1. So everyone, listen carefully. Repeat after me. Higher. Lower. $1. No whammies. I got most of you on that, don't even pretend. Now, once we find out who gets to come up on stage, that contestant gets to play for a fabulous prize, and you came here to win prizes, am I right? Well, I've got good news. We brought a whole lot of prizes tonight, and all we want to do is give them away to you tonight. When you watch The Price is Right at home, you can hear how excited the audience is when they see those prizes. You can actually hear the crowd say, ooh. And sometimes they even say, ah. And that's what we want from you. Every time you see a prize tonight, we want to hear oohs and ahs. So everyone, give me a nice loud ooh. And how about an ah? All right, now see, that's not bad, but I know we can do just a little bit better, right? I hear a few people putting some love into this part. I don't mean to embarrass anybody, but I know if I walk up to this pretty lady right here and put a microphone in front of your face, you can give this crowd a nice loud, ooh. I'm guessing you don't hear that a lot these days, man. Yeah, same with me, man. It doesn't matter. It's wrong. Maybe you can surprise us. Can you give me a nice loud ah? Ah! How about a round of applause for these two? All right. Now I tell you what, we got the rest of the crowd that wants to make a little noise, so let's have a training video. Let's put a prize on these big screens, and when you see it, let me hear oohs and ah. Ladies and gentlemen, you now know your job, so maybe we should start doing ours. Would you like me to start the show? Allow me to tell you a couple quick things. We do not allow any photography or video recording of any kind inside the theater, especially on those fancy cell phones you're all rocking. And since we're in a theater and you paid good money to see a show, let's turn those phones off, all right? Let's be kind to everybody. Next, oh my goodness, you guys are in for a real treat tonight. We have an outstanding host lined up for you today. You guys, you're in for a real treat because you are about to witness the game show stylings of a man who's been on your TV screens for over 23 years. That's right, Mr. Jerry Spring is in the house. So with that, let me find out if they're ready to go. Are we good to go? Tell you what, folks, it's showtime! Just like on TV, when you hear the Price is Right theme music kick in, let me hear some applause. And just like they do in Hollywood, we're going to start the show with a countdown from 5, and I want all of you to do it with me, nice and loud. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
believe me. You're just clapping because you're happy you're not on my regular show.